Orlando boys, so
we're used to
the original.
Disney World.
But Anaheim's the original.
What?
But Disney World's better.
Really?
Yeah.
Disney World's so much bigger though.
It's way bigger.
It's way bigger, but Walt Disney did the one at Anaheim first.
Originally, she is right. There was Disneyland, and then it became Disney World, and then now there should be a Disney Universe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it.
You're gonna make that one?
Disney Universe.
Well, that's cool. Walt Disney would probably love it.
Bigger,
He actually went to like all the neighbors to collect money to start making Disneyland.
And he got a loan at a bank in New York, and his brother helped him, and his brother got him Disney World. The loan was approved from New York.
Yep.
And they started building it.
Yep.
And it was probably considered like the craziest project ever designed by any human in the U.S. because the land in Florida was just insane. It was swampland. So
it was all
trying
swampland.
to convert it to theme park was a challenge, but he was just unafraid. It makes Walt Disney one of the greatest innovators of our time.
He is.
But he actually influenced a lot of my music writing.
Walt Disney did?
Songs like Believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you open up your mind to art music a little bit more, you'll discover that there are songs besides Sex and Vulgarity. I think a lot of people are just stuck on first impressions, but you really can't understand something unless you dig in and dive and discover.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Probably Lion King.
It's everybody. That's mine too. It's everybody.
Triumphant.
Tarzan.
Tarzan? Really?
Tarzan's rocks. Yeah.
And why is that your favorite?
I like Tarzan because it just shows unity no matter who you are or what you are. You can all come together as one.
Even.
Yeah. So.
Kind of like our tour life.
Right? You have to.
Disney movies have the best meanings. The meanings to their movies are wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
If you're open to if you're open to understanding it and not judge it based on your own opinion, but what it really is. Absolutely.
You seem like an open-minded person.
I try to be. Try to be like 100%.
Well,
no reason not to be.
Dig into our music more and discover us.
I did all night. I did. Yeah. I watched the videos and I discovered that I think you love controversy and you love to push the envelope. So where people look at you and say and have negative comments about your music, they're not understanding the fact that I'm going to put it out there whether you like it or not, because it needs to be heard.
Love haters.
Yeah.
I think them.
It's not like we go into it with the intentions of causing controversy. What people think is controversial is really just daily, normal life for us.
For a lot of people, though. And that's the thing. Whereas people think like, oh, you're
crazy,
just
but
a
this
band.
is normal for us.
Right. And then a lot of people who have the same ideals have people to look and say, hey, you know what?
Absolutely.
We're not the only ones.
I think a lot of people are always their perception or assumption because they only see the tip of the iceberg, but there's a whole like 80% that needs to be tapped in order to make an actual assumption or definition of who we are.
Right.
So.
And I don't think you're going to be able to change. The fact is that you're not going to be able to change everybody's minds, but change the people who are trying to do what they want to change their minds to be more powerful within themselves, and that will bring it back to them.
I believe that if you want to, it's kind of like that word that Gandhi says. It's be the change that you want to see in the world.
Right.
And if you can be that change, then people will understand a lot better. And that's kind of like what we started doing with our songwriting. With Jay, Marley Groove, we just became more open with ourselves. Our music, especially on the All the Rage, our latest album. So, it's more exploiting who we are to understand us. So, a lot of people have perceptions on us that were just completely, there were true perceptions, but then there was completely way off. But it's not really trying to prove a point. What we're trying to do is spread the message of love, because our music heals and helps people. And you say you're hooked for music?
Right.
There you go. Isn't that one of the main messages of music? Aren't those the best songs?
I do. I think everybody's music, we have high respect for people who write their own music, who handle their own everything musically themselves, because that means everything you're doing, you can stand by because it came from you. You didn't buy a song from somebody and then went out and sang it because you sing good. and say, oh, hey, you know what? I'm going to come here and say a song. I'm going to make it look good and make money on it. You guys have a purpose. So regardless, anybody who wants to hate on that makes no sense to me, because you guys are strong enough to stand up on your own 2 feet and say, hey, this is who we are. Love us for who we are, or take it or leave it, basically. You don't love it, it's fine, you don't have to, but maybe they're afraid. Maybe they're afraid of your message.
Yeah.
Or they don't want, like, their children to hear that message.
I don't know, it's like, I don't think negative energy is really healthy.
That it's healthy?
I don't think it is. Like, it's not healthy. Like,
it's not healthy, but
healthy for her.
I think at the same time, it creates the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Truth.
So as if the conversations are created, so say like somebody may not like your video. For instance, like I watch your videos, they're really graphic, but that's who you two are, very passionate, because it's your own. And you want to make sure whatever gets put out there is exactly for yourself.
See, without negative energy, I mean, you need dark and you need light.
Right.
Good and evil, and you need negative and positive. But sometimes the negative is like brings in more than the positive does.
Yeah, but on the upside for positive energy always wins.
It does. And in all honesty, I'd say about the past year and a half, I think you guys are completely gearing that way. I really do. I think that your whole shift has completely changed. Whatever was, I would say at least a year and a half ago before, I think that's pretty much all in the dark now. Yeah. And I think that all the positive is starting to come out. Somehow you guys overcame it, which is great.
Yeah, on a new record, it's like we went more positive, but we did keep some of the negative in there because, like he said earlier, without good there cannot be evil, without evil there cannot be good. It's a whole yin yang effect, and kind of be true to our fans, and
right.
True to the people who support our music. We wanted to do a little bit of both, have the old and have the new. But, not forget who you are, but at the same time, with great power comes great responsibility. So, you have to set a good message to the youth.
Right.
If they're going to be the revolution, let's have a good one. Let's have a great revolution.
Both of you were in bands previously before this band.
I was not.
You were not. Okay, but you were.
I was. I was
were.
in a few other projects.
How did it come to where you came to this one? And now you're set. How did you two click to where what you both wanted meshed together?
First project, he just did it all by himself. It was him, and you can't really. I think people who make their own band and quit it are retarded because
right.
You can do anything you want with it, and he realized that and he took it.
Right.
And then I've known him for fucking almost 5 years.
Oh, okay.
So I knew him before Blood on the Dance Floor got to anywhere near what it is today. I went to his first show. I was just yeah.
Yeah, Jay was a fan.
That's my buddy.
And my brother and my supporter, and he became that to be my other half, completely my other half, my side. It's crazy. Our relationship is it's looking at my mirror when I see him, because it's he's exactly who I am.
He's the good side of me, and I'm the bad side of him.
Really is. And it's a phenomenal relationship. It's the J Von phenomenon.
Obviously.
I appreciate you all. And hope is the greatest gift you can give to a friend. And I hope we give you a lot of hope. So enjoy our music.